Hello everyone. So today we're going to learn on few models from Vizag Steel Pen Paper 1. Okay, so there's few model questions. So let us see few of the questions. So the first question is about the ratio of two numbers is 3 is to 4. Okay, just pass the screen and try to answer this. So HCF is 4. So as we know, the first number is 3. We can denote it as 3x, and the second number is 4. We can denote this as 4x, right? So the HCF is 4. So we can write, we all know that HCF into LCM is equal to product. Okay. Okay, what did ask is what will be their LCM? Okay. So it's really simple. So let the HCF be x. Okay. Let the HCF be x. So as we know HCF, we're gonna do this sum easily. Okay. So we know LCM. By this we can write this LCM is equals to product by HCF. So product is gonna be 3x into 4x by, we know HCF is as x, so we can write x, and then just cross the x and x. We got 12x on the top, so the answer is gonna be 12x. But we know the x, what the x is, HCF x is 4, so 12 into 4, it's gonna be 48. So this is how we're gonna do the sum. So let's see. So this is the traditional way. You can even see the answer in this manner. Okay. So the question they ask is, of the three numbers, the first is twice of the second, and the second is thrice of the third number. If the average of three numbers is gonna be 20, then the sum of the largest and the smallest numbers is. So whenever they give this sort of questions, try to take from the last one. Okay. Let the third number be x. Okay, and the second number, let us see what is going to be. Second is thrice of the third number, so it's going to be thrice of the third number, it's going to be 3x. And the first number is twice the second, so the first going to be twice, which is going to be twice of second is going to be 6x, right? So let us take the average of these three. So the average is going to be x plus 3x plus 6x by 3 is equivalent to, they already gave the average of three numbers is 20, so it's going to be 20. So 3 9x plus 10x is going to be 10x is equals to 3 to 60, so x is going to be 6. Okay, so we got the x as 6. So what did they ask? They asked the sum of the greatest and the smallest number is. So we all know the greatest number is 6x and the smallest number is x. So 6x plus x will be giving 6 into 6 plus 6, 36 plus 6 is gonna be 42. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the answer is gonna be B. Okay, for the traditional way, let us see this one. So it's gonna do in this traditional way. Okay, so it's really simple, guys. So what this the third model, they asked about the value of x plus y. Okay, so they gave this one, so they gave this one. It's really simple, just write it. So we can write it in 5 cancels, and there will be going to be 5. So we can write it down in this way: x minus y is equal to 5. So just multiply it with 7, so it's going to get cancelled. So this will be cancelling, and we'll get 10x is equivalent to 110, right? So x is gonna be 11. Okay, so y, just put 11 here, and we're going to be getting y is equals to 6. So the question they asked is x plus y is how much? So x plus y is gonna be 11 plus 6, which is gonna be 70. So the answer is D. Okay, this is how we're gonna do. Okay, you can also see the step-by-step process. So the next model they're gonna ask is simplification. So it's really simple. So as we already know, just is gonna be x. So x is equivalent to 9 to 4 to 8 plus 1 9 by 4. Off will be 9 2, so it's gonna be 52. Okay, it's gonna be 52. So we already have here 121 is gonna be 11. So 4 1s are 4 13s are, and 39 is gonna be 117 minus 11 is equal to 106. Okay, there will be simple simplifications. Try to remember the tables, okay, at least till 30. So it will be really simple for you to do the simplifications. It will be the scoring for the empty. Okay, so going ahead. Okay, the question here, the fifth model is the jogger runs to run a certain course in 1/4 less time than he usually takes. So by what person is average running speed to accomplish the goal? So it's really important model. So whenever they ask this sort of time and distance model, just try to do this thing. Okay, so it will be easy. Will not be going any trouble. Okay, so it is going to be D, it's going to be T, and this is S. So D is equals to T into S. That is the model. Okay, T is equals to D by S, S equals to D by T. Okay, so we all know this. The question here they ask is what person must increase. So before that there is like 1/4 less time than he usually takes. So here the time denotes time, initial time is T1. Okay, so initial speed is S1 and initial distance is D. So the secondary time we're going to be take is T2, is going to be 1 minus 1 by 4, so it's going to be 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4 T1. Okay, D is equals to S into T, so let's write T is equals to S1 T1 and it will be equal to S2 into T2. So you can write this as D equal to S1 T1, and we know that speed is going to be S2 into T2 is called, we can write down T2 as this way, which is called 3 by 4 into T1. Okay, we can write it this manner. Okay, so after this we'll be doing, so speed 1 will be written as 3 by 4 speed 2. Okay. By cancelling this we'll get speed 1 is equals to 3 by 4 speed 2. So speed 2 will be 4s1 by 3. Okay, this is what we got for the speed 2. So what the exact question is they ask is what percent must be increased his in his average running speed. Okay, it's really simple. So just see the speed to be increased will be written in this format. So it will be final minus initial by initial into 100. Okay, so what is the final? Final is S2, right? So it's going to be 4 into 100. As well as we can cancel, and it's going to be 1 by 3% is also known as 33 1 by. Okay, so the answer is 33 1/3. So guys, this is the answer. You can see it in a script way. So let us go ahead for the next. So this is the next model. So it's really important model. So just this is the scoring for us. So just take it. So they gave this one, right? So it's really simple. I already told this shortcut. You can see the in the description. So just take it one. So we got either 9981 or else 1 in the base, and the nearest square is gonna be 4 squares, 16, right? 5 is gonna be 25, so it's gonna be 4 square, so it's gonna be 49. 4 5 is 28, so it's gonna be 49. So 49 you can write it as 7 into 7 into 7 into 7, so it's gonna be 7 power 4, it's gonna be root over 7 power 4. Okay, so the answer is 4. Okay, here we can see it on the script way. So let us go ahead. Going ahead with the next model. So the question here is the sum of two numbers when multiplied with each number separately, the results will be this one, this one. So find the difference between the numbers. So this is the next model. So it's really important. So the sum of two numbers, let the numbers be x and y. Okay, so when they are multiplied with each number separately, so once they are separate multiplied with x, it's gonna be 2418, and once they multiplied with y, it was 3666. Okay, so this is what exactly they are speaking of. So now what the question is, find the difference between the numbers. Okay, it's really simple. So let us see. So it will be in this format. So you can see it, right? So I wrote this, the first one, second equation. Just add on this. So when we do this, it will be like this. So x square plus xy plus, and add this one to xy plus y square is gonna be 2418 plus 3666. Okay, I'm doing it fast. So x plus y whole square is gonna be, so what's the square? So 06, and it's gonna be 6084. So the square root. So as I already told you, the same technique. Just take the square. The end, it could be either 8864, or else it could be 224. Okay, so the nearest square is going to be 7, say 49. So it could be 78, 72. So 7 8 is 56, so it's going to be 78. Okay, so x plus y is going to be 78. So what they asked, so to find the difference between the numbers. So it's really simple. So they asked what is x minus y, right? So x minus y, simply we can do it in this manner. So by knowing the x and y. Okay, by taking from it here, you can write this as x plus y, we know already know. So x plus y is going to be 78 into x is equals to 2418, and from here we can write this as 78 into y is equals to 3666. We know the 78 table. 78 ones are 78 threes. It's going to be 240, 234, and it's going to be remaining with 7. So 78, so 31. So x is going to be 31, and let us see why. So 78, it's going to be 78 fours. Okay, 312, and we got remaining, and then 78 sevens. So okay, y is going to be 47. So the difference will be 47 minus 31. Okay, so it's going to be 16. Okay, so the option A. Okay, let's see. So this is how we're gonna do in this map. Okay, so this, so all right, let's next go ahead with the second thing. So the eighth model is about shares. So it's a really good model. So let us see where we can go ahead. Okay, so what exactly they ask is 12,500 shares of par value is $20 each. Okay, but what exactly Mohan purchased from Ram by Mohan at a price of $25 each. Okay, so he got $5 inclined. So find out the amount required to purchase the shares. Okay, what amount is required to purchase shares if Mohan further sells the shares at premium of $11 each. So it's really important shares model question. So let us see within the description. Okay, so let us see. So the face value is $20. So Mohan brought it at the price of $25. So the number of shares here they gave is 12,500, and the market value of 12,500 shares is gonna be $25 into 12,500. So it's gonna be 3 lakh 12,500. Okay, so we got the market value. So thus the purchase shares will be in this way. So at the premium, so premium we got $11 each. So it's really simple. The face value is $20. So $20 plus $11 is going to be $31. So the selling price of these shares is will be equal to new market rate into number of shares. So the new market rate will be $31. Okay, premier rate. So $31 into, already know the total number of shares, market value of shares is going to be 1,500. So 31 into 1,500 is going to be 3,87,500. Okay, so the gain percentage, the gain will be equal to selling price minus cost price. So how much he is brought, so it's like selling price is equal to 3,85,000 so 3,87,000 minus cost price, we got it here, right? So it's going to be 3,12,500. Okay, it's going to be $75,000. Okay, so the answer here is A. Okay, it's going to be $75,000. So this is very important in the format of partnership. So it is the eighth model. So let us cling on So here we can see it, right? So there's 7, 3, 7, 15, 27, 63, 127, and 255. So here we need to see the wrong series here. So if you had know this series, so it's really simple. 3 to 6, so it's near to 6. 7 to 14, so it's near to 14. 14, so 15 to 30, so it is near to 13. 32 is going to 60, so it's going to near to 60. So we can take in this format, okay? So we need to see what is the wrong. So let's see. We can see it kada ikkada. So what gonna be? So into 2 is gonna be 6. So plus 1. Into 2 it's gonna sound to 14 plus 1. So into 2 15 to 30, but it's the sequence is not working out here. So let us leave with this one and let us go with this one. So into 2 63 twos is going to be 125 6 plus 1 it's going to be 127. So 127 twos is going to be 254 plus 1 it's going to be 255. So the sequence is going wrong. Where it's going wrong? So it's 27, so the wrong sequence is 27. So guys, remember this is very important model, because they will be asking you wrong series. Do not confuse it and click on to try for this one, but see the wrong series, which one is the wrong series. Okay, this is the wrong series, so let's go ahead. All right, let's see. So this is the next model. It's about the ratios, and it's a really important model because they will be asking a few different things. Okay, so from a cask of wine containing 25 liters, okay, there is a wine. Let us see, take it wine. So there's 25 liters. Okay, so 5 liters are withdrawn and the cask is refilled with water. Okay, they are taking 5 liters and they are refilling it with water. Okay, okay, so what happened exactly here is they'll be taking and they're refilling with water. So the process repeats in a second and a third time. So find the quantity of wine left in the cask and also find the ratio of wine to the water, okay, in the resulting mixture. So it will be a little bit tricky, so just try to listen to this, so it will be helpful. So the quantity of wine left will be is equivalent to, okay, so it will be so the total jar is of 25 liters, right? So we'll be taking here 25 into, so there will be 5 liters is withdrawing always, so it will be 25 initial minus withdrawal by initial whole power. So they are doing it 3 times, so we'll be writing as cube here. Okay, so by doing it we'll get, okay, let's see. So it's going to be really simple. So we already got this, right? So 25 don't we get cancelled, and we'll have 20 here, which is 5 table. 5 fours 20, 5 fives 20, 5 and 5 ones are 5 fours are again 5 fives are 5 fours are, okay. 4 cube is gonna be 64 by 5, it's gonna be 12.8 liters. Okay, we got the quantity of wine left. So what exactly they are asking? They are asking the ratio, right? So let's, so the ratio of wine is to water will be, already we know the leftover wine is 12.8 liters, right? And the water is 25 liters, right? So 25 minus 12.8, so it's gonna be 12.8 is to 25 minus 12.8, it's gonna be 12.2. So we can write this as, so 2 6 2 4 2 6 2 1, it's gonna be 64 is to 61. Okay, it's option D. Okay, this is how we're gonna do. First we need to find out the quantity of wine left and the quantity of wine, ratio of wine is to water. Okay, let us see. So this is how we're gonna do in the process. So it's in the same way, but it's in the scripture way. Okay, let us go ahead. So the question here is about 640 milliliters of mixture contains milk and water in the ratio of 6:2. So how much of water is to be added to get new mixture containing half milk and half water? So it's really simple. So let's go ahead. So let us assume the ratio be x. So the quantity of milk, you can see here, right, 6. So the quantity of milk we can take it as 6x, and quantity of water, let it be 2x. Okay, so what exactly we can do right here? So they gave the mixture is 6x plus 2x is 640. Okay, so 8x is gonna be 640. So x is obviously 80, right? So we got 80. So we got 6x will be 6 into 80 is gonna be 480, and 2x is gonna be 8 into is gonna be 160. So we got 480 160. So 480 160 will gives the half water half milk ratio. So it's gonna be 320. So the answer is B. That's it. So let us see the scriptural way. So this is the scriptural way. So it's how it goes. And going ahead with the model number 12. So they gave it in the model of speed and the moving. So when I get this kind of models, try to convert these things. Okay, 47.52 kilometers per hour can convert into meters per second. So it's really simple. 47.52 into, we're gonna changing into meters per second. So 5 by 18. If it is in kilometers per hour, we'll be changing into 18 by 5. Okay, so it will be getting 13.2 meters per second. Okay, so we got this thing. So what exactly they asked? So they gave the radius of the wheel. So we'll find out the distance covered in 1 minute. Okay, so distance covered in 1 minute. Okay, so we got 13.2 here. So we need within 1 minute. So to convert this into 1 minute, we will multiply 13.2 into 60. Okay, so it will be 792 meters. So we need to change this into centimeters. So it will be 792.00. Okay, centimeters. So we got this in centimeters. Now what exactly we need? So they asked the approximation number of revolutions. So for the radius of wheel, we know the form, they gave 21 centimeters, right? So the circumference is equivalent to 25r. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 21 centimeters. So by doing 3 7 1 is 7 3 is 21. So 22 2 is 44 3 is 132 centimeters. Okay, so what exactly we need? Right now we need the number of revolutions. That is the question they asked, right? So number of revolutions is equivalent to, so the number of revolution will be the distance covered in 1 minute. That will be 79,200 by circumference. The circumference is 132. So it's gonna be 132 ones, 132 6, 792. So it's gonna be 600 rpm. Okay, so this is the solution. So this is how we're gonna do. First we need to try to change it into meters per second, and then we need to see whether they're asking for 1 minute or 1 hour, or what exactly they're asking. So they asked for 1 minute, so we did with 1 minute, that is again into 60. So we got minute. So and then meters is going to change it to centimeters, and then radius of wheel will be 21 centimeters, and then we will be doing it with number of revolutions. So we'll seeing in the scripture way. So this is how we'll be seeing it. The answer is in the similar way. Okay, so here we got it. Okay, so next, going to the next question. It's about the tabs. So system model. So there are three tabs. We'll be filling this way. Okay, so let us see how to do this model. So there are many things that been giving in the model. So let us see. So a plus b plus c together. So whenever they use in this way, we will write as a plus b plus c is equal to 1 by 10. Okay, for the a alone, here they wrote a alone, it can be filled in 30 minutes. So a alone for 1 minute can fill it 1 by 30, and for b alone we can fill it with 1 by 40, right? So simple. They asked for C alone. So add these two. For A plus B, we can do it in 1 by 30 plus 1 by 40. Okay, it's gonna be 30 plus 40 is gonna be 70 by 4 is 12 double 0, right? So 0 0 get cancelled. 7 by 120. So we need here is C, part C, right? So it's really simple. So A plus B plus C minus A plus B, right? Okay, so already we know a plus b plus c is going to be 110. Okay, and a plus b is, here we know, 7 by 12, sorry, 120. So by taking LCM we can get it as 120, and by taking LCM is going to be 12 minus 7 is going to be 5. So we will get it 5 ones are 5, sorry, 5 2's 10, 5 24. Okay, 1 by 24. So type C is going to be 24 minutes. Okay, this is how we're going to do. So just take the exact thing, so it will be very simple. Okay, so this we can see it here. So a plus b plus c, a for b and a plus b and for c, and for the store system we get 24. So these are the models they will be giving for the systems, and let us see by multiplying. So we'll be getting in this way. So the cross multiplying, so it will be x square minus 1. So you can take it as 35 into, so 35x it will be 35 into 2x. So minus and plus and going cancelling. So and then we'll be getting 12 into x square minus 1, and then finally we'll be getting 12x square minus 12 minus 70x, which will be going this way, so equal to 0. Okay, so what exactly we can do is 12 into x into, we can take as 6 as common, so minus 6 plus 2 into again x minus 6 is going to be 0. So x will be x minus 6 into 2, 12x plus 2 is going to be 0. So x is clearly 6 kilometers per hour. So the answer is going to be 6 kilometers per hour. Okay, so let us see the numerical way. So this is how we're going to do it. So option A. Okay, so let us see the next question. So next question is about base and height. So the question they asked here is, if the base of a rectangle is increased by 10%, it's a percentage problem. So this is 15th and last model we are discussing this day. So when the area is unchanged, then the corresponding altitude must be decreased by, so it's in this way. Okay, so let us see how to do it. So let the length and altitude be x and y. So let us see the area. We know area is equals to x and y. So if the length increases by 10%, okay, we know that if it is for 100, it is increasing 10%, which means 110, right? 110 by 100. So it will be 1.1 x. So the area remains unchanged here. So we know the area is going to be xy. So x is going to be 1.1 x into y is the new altitude here. Okay, so new altitude will be y dash, and you can write it as y dash is equivalent to y by. So the question they asked here is the decreased altitude. So let us see how to. So percentage of decrease in altitude is equals to initial minus final by initial into 100. So what's going to be initial? 1.1 y. Okay. So we can do it in this way. Okay, just take the y as common. So we can consider y 10 by 11 by y. So just cancel the y's. So into 100. So 11 minus 10 is going to be 1. 1 by 11 into 100. So we know the value of 11 by 1 into 100 is going to be 9. 1 by 11%. Okay. So the answer here is 9 into 1 by 11. Okay. So it's really simple. Just try to do this area and find how much the new altitude we got, and then length increased by 10%, and then area remains unchanged. So it will be getting a new altitude, and new altitude will get the percentage decrease in the altitude. You can do it in this way also. It will be even simpler. And yeah, so we'll meet in the next session. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. Thank you.